One, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Test 1, 1, 2. One, two, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Getting it first.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to say down in front.
We could have sat behind them too. I did. I don't often remember that.
Hi, good Travis. Alice?
I know we have one rabbi because I saw a car in the 30s from this other one.
You're in charge today.
I understand you had a hernia.
I did.
Was it successful? Thank God.
I don't know what, I'm recovering.
Oh no, I've had that. I know. It takes a while, believe me. But I hope everything's okay.
It is.
And thanks God, that's the only thing.
That's for sure.
We hope.
Good Shabbos.
Shabbos,
Good. Long time no see.
I walked right by you. I didn't see you.
I know.
I didn't see.
Well, I thought I'd sit
Well,
in the back
I
so
saw
I
it.
could leave early because, I didn't want to stay.
I told her that she came ready to get the best seat in the
The
house.
best seat in the house, the first one by the door.
You got a better offer?
Yeah, I'm a seat.
Okay. Oh, a cedar.
And maybe a lunch too.
No, I'm not going down there. There's no lunch. Speak. What time are you planning on going out tomorrow morning?
I don't know. I'll come and get your stuff, whatever time. We'll go before noon sometime.
So what I'll do is I will drop my stuff off to your house on my way to the ranch.
Okay. Okay, sure, yeah. Yeah. No problem.
That way you don't have to go back and forth.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, all you can.
No worries. So when you get, you're gonna go from your brunch straight to the Rady?
Oh, why? When you were there
Because the
anyway?
reading doesn't start until 2 o'clock.
Right.
So I will come home from
Okay, I'll pick you up there. It's, yeah, I'll pick you up there about 1:30.
Yeah, it's tricky with the synagogue when you schedule.
And then we'll go straight
You have an event on
to
Sunday.
Ellen's.
If someone, what's that? Yeah. And they'd say, well, you can't have the meal at the
except I was at the
You
WAG.
were probably,
Well,
yeah,
I was sitting at the WAG.
you were at the WAG,
And
yeah.
I thought to myself, now I told you I'm going to work because but on the same token, you have to sit but she was on the phone.
Which one?
Loading that right for several.
Yeah.
There were several.
Okay. Fred doesn't do so good on the floors though. That's the problem. The floors, you see,
I slipped.
no, the floors are hard and funky.
Have any clergy.
Yeah, they are hard.
Said we don't seem to have any clergy.
I was very proud of myself.
There is
but I
no
was
time
able
we
to
go
hang
there,
out.
no matter what she wears on her feet, that she doesn't have to ice her knees.
I was very proud of myself. I took the stairs. I took the elevator down. I took the stairs and I walked through the too many people. This, this supposed to be a private
I brought my list, my to-do list, because I just remember the address of the shoot.
just blows your mind to see how everything has been envisioned. And then when you think about it, because they give you one if you want to look at, which one is that migrant. So they give you, but it's also to what you had done, because they've done it in periods, 1880 to 1890, 1890 to 1900, but you don't really
How
reflect.
long is it on for?
Oh, it just started, so it'll be there for,
So when Diana comes at Christmas, we'll,
oh yeah, we have to.
There he is.
There's only one I didn't particularly appreciate, and one of the key ones was in the artist's studio. I understand what it's supposed to do. It didn't do anything. Oh, another Kumash.
Unless he gets to talk to the servant.
הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. Good morning, Shabbat Shalom everyone.
Shabbat shalom.
Welcome all of you who decided to come to be with us in person. I love that. I always think that, Saturday morning you could be doing so many other things, but yet you decided to come to celebrate Shabbat with your community, with your congregation, and that's great. We are so blessed, honored, and grateful that you are here with us, because without you, well, we couldn't do the service. It's great to have you, and also we welcome everyone who is watching live on YouTube or listening on TuneIn Radio over the internet. Thank you all, and welcome all to celebrate Shabbat with us. And Shabbat is a very important part of the week. It's where we recharge our batteries. It's when we leave the worries somewhere else. We try to disconnect ourselves for all our worries, for everything that is weighing us down. Because this is the thing, to worry about something won't make anything better in your life. Have you ever thought about that? It's all the opposite. So how do we get rid of the worries? Well, I learned a trick once. And you know that the conscious mind, you know what is the conscious mind? The difference between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. The conscious mind is what the things that you are actually aware of. I didn't know that you can be aware specifically, focus about only 3 to 4 things at a time. That's it. If you're going to the 5th, you already forgot about the 1st. So the trick is, and every time that you're worried, you have to replace that thought with something else, with something more positive. And that's exactly what prayers are. You come to synagogue, specifically at the first part of the service, you will see that prayer after prayer after prayer after prayer is all about praising the name of God. So if you're really, if your kavanah, if your intention isn't this praising the name of God, there is no space for worried or anything else. It's the praising to God is taking over. So in other words, what you're doing in this first part of the service is not to tell God how big your problems are. You're telling your problems how big God is. And that is the intention of this first part of the service. With that in mind, let's begin with our service. If I have a book. Thank you. Page 5, please rise. Birkot HaShachar. Elohai, Elohai, Neshama, Neshama, Shenatatabi, Shenatatabi, Tehorahi, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher nata'al la'aseh k'vivin alav ki ben yom u'belayla. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani betzalmo. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani ben chorihin. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani Yisrael. Elohai, Elohai, Neshama, Neshama, Shenatatabi, Shenatatabi, Tehorahi. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, pokeach ivrihim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, malbish arumim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, matir asurihim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, zokef kefufim. Elohai, Elohai, Neshama, Neshama, Shenatatabi, Tehorahi. Page 6. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, rokah haaretz al hamayim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asa li kol tzorki. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hameichi mitzadei gaber. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, ozer Israel bigevura. Together. Neshama. Shenatatabi. Tehorahi. Tehorahi. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, oter Israel betifara. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam הנותן ליעף כהן. Elohai, Elohai, Neshama, Neshama, Shenatata bi, Shenatata bi, Tehodahi, Tehodahi. Please be seated, page 8, Psalm 148. Hallelujah, et Adonai min hashma'im. Hallelujah, b'amromim. Hallelujah, kol malachat. Hallelujah, kol tzefat. Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Hallelujah, Shemesh ve'yareach. Hallelujah, kol kochvei yom. Hallelujah, Shemesh hashamayim ve'amayim asher me'al hashamayim. Hallelujah, 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 kol malachat, Hallelujah, kol tzefat, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Please rise for the mourner's Kaddish, page 46. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועלמד יברך חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחיי חון וביום חון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהא שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמייו. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשה בריחו, לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תוש וחתה ונחמתה, דאמירם בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהא שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום ממרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו amen. You may be seated. We are going to continue on page 10. Shochenad Maron. Shochenad Maron vekadosh shemo. בפי ישרים תתהלל ובדברי צדיקים תתברך ובלשון חסידים תתרומם ובקרב קדושים תתקדש. Bottom of the page, חצי קדיש. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה ועלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחיי חון וביום חון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יש ברבה ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמר דקודשה בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תעמידם בעלמה ויאמרו 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 Please rise for the Barpu, the prayer where we bless the name of God. Page 12. Barechu et Adonai ha-mevorach. Baruch Adonai ha-mevorach leolam vaed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam yotzer or uborech Hoshem oseh shalom uborech et hakol. You may be seated. We are going to prepare ourselves now for the Shema Israel, page 14, prayer where we are proclaiming out loud that the Lord is our God, the Lord is one. This simple line is probably the most powerful line in the life of a Jew. We say it every night before we go to bed, we say it every morning when we wake up, and it's supposed the last words that we say before we leave this world. Just because the entire essence of Judaism revolves around the concept that God is one. And he said, okay, why do we have to say it every single day? I got it, God is one. No, we didn't get it in so many centuries. It's so difficult to understand the concept that God is one. And there is nothing outside God. Now, the first thing that the rabbi said that we should do when we say God is one is to cover our eyes, to detach ourselves from the outside world and to find that oneness of God inside ourselves. And we do it every day, but I believe Shabbat is a special time when we have the peace and the calmness to say it with kavanah, with intention. God is one. Let's cover our eyes. Page 14, Shema Israel. Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavecha ubechol nafshecha ubechol meodecha. Ve'ayu advarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha. Ve'shinam dam levanecha ve'dibartam bam בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך, שוכבך ובקומך, ובשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. And before we continue with the Micha Mocha, page 17, by the way. It's this, we repeat week after week before the Micha Mocha. I will share with you pretty much the same message. We either put our focus on Shira Chadashah, a new song, or sometimes we talk about God as Gal Israel, the Redeemer of Israel, the one who is conducting us to victory. And now we're thinking about those two themes, and they're very important, especially today. I don't know how many of you seen this. It's backwards now. This little thing here. What am I wearing this? Well, today, December 1st, is World AIDS Day. My wife, she works on the field in the research, and AIDS research. And she was mentioning to me that Manitoba and Saskatchewan actually has the highest rate of HIV in the country, right? And the highest number of people infected since the beginning of the epidemic. And if that's not bad enough, she was saying 1 in 5 Canadians are infected and they don't know it. So if there is something that is very important to get from this day, from World AIDS Day, is to know your status. Because I think that's the first simple step that you can do to stop the epidemic. So I was realizing, right, reading the Micha Mocha, Shira Chadashah, we need a new song. We need something different. If we want to change something, you have to do something different, right? If we keep doing the same thing, generation after generation, nothing is going to change. Remember, with the Micha Mocha was the song of a group of slaves, that they were slaves for so many generations, that they kept being slaves. They came suffering year after year because they never did anything different. As soon as they decided this is enough, we want to make a change, we want to break free of all what is destroying us, they did it. But everything started with that decision to do something different. So I believe the World AIDS Day is an invitation to do something different, not to do the same. We want to stop it. Start with us. Step number 1, to know your status. Are you carrying the virus or not? And from there, to learn, because there are many resources in this day, to learn what you can do to stop the epidemic. And if you don't want to go research on the internet, you can talk to my wife. She will tell you. Let's sing together the Micha Mocha, the song of victory, the song of hope, the song that is letting us know that it's possible to change things. Micha Mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha nedar b'kodesh, Nora Teilo Osefele, Micha Mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha nedar b'kodesh, Nora Teilo Osefele, Shira Chadashah שיבחו גאולים לשמך על שפת הים יחד כולם הודו והמליכו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נדר בקודש נורא תהילו אוסף אלה. Please rise. צור ישראל בעזרת ישראל, ובטחנו מחייהו דפי ישראל, בוא עלינו אדוני צבאות שמו קדוש ישראל. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה. ברוך אתה אדוני גל ישראל. Please remain standing for the Amidah, our central prayer, page 18. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avodeinu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות, ומביא גואל לבני בניהם, למען שמו ואהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה, אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מקיים את אימתה, רב להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מקיים מתים ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות מתים. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיה המתים. Bottom of page 20. נקדש נקדש את שמך, את שמך, את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרון, ככתוב על יד נביאך, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וכרזה זה מאמר, וכרזה אל זה מאמר. קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ כבודו. Page 21, second paragraph. אז וכל רעש 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 גדול. אז רעש גדול. אז רעש 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 רעש. אז רעש גדול. אדיר וחזק משמיעים קול. אדיר וחזק משמיעים קול. אדיר וחזק, אדיר וחזק משמיעים קול. אז רעש 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 רעש. אז רעש גדול. מתנסים לעומת סרפים. מתנסים לעומתם ברוך יאמרו. אז רעש 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 רעש. אז רעש גדול. ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. ממקומך מלכנו תופיע ותמלוך עלינו כי מחכים אנחנו לה. מתי תמלוך בציון בקרוב ויאמנו לעולם ועת תשכון. תתגדול ותתקדש בתוך ירושלים עירך לדור ודור ולנצח נצחים. לדור ודור ולנצח. ועינינו תראינה מלכותך כדבר אמור בשירי עוזך. על ידי דוד משיח צדקך. על ידי דוד משיח צדקך. Page 22. ימלוך אדוני לעולם אלוהי ציון לדור ודור. הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך. ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש. ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד. לדור ודור gadol nagid godelecha ledor vador ledor vador ledor vador nagid godelecha ki el melech gadol gadol vekadosh gadol vekadosh ata ki el melech gadol gadol vekadosh gadol vekadosh ata Baruch atah Adonai Ha'el HaKadosh. Please continue silently with your recitation of the Amidah. Remember, you can use the Hebrew, the English, or feel free to replace the words in front of you with your own words of meditation. Most important thing to achieve at this time is to find the moment of connection with your Creator. Let's continue silently. Kadish Shalem, page 32. יתגדל יתקדש שמרבה ועלמא דברה חירותה וימליך מלכותה וחייקונו יום יכונו וחטא כל בית ישראל וגל זמן גרי וימרו יש מרבה מבורך לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך משתבח ותרוב ותנום ותנשא ותדר ותעלה ותעלה על שמדי קודשה בריחולה למי קרוחתה ושידתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תמידם אלמה וימרו תתכוון צלותנו ואותיון דכל ישראל קודם ובונדי וישמיה וימרו יש למה רבה משמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל וימרו עושה שלום ממרומיו ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל וימרו Please rise for the Torah service, page 33.
Yasher Koach, Rabbi Mas, for leading us through Shacharit, and to everyone for participating. Rabbi Mas is heading downstairs to join Leslie Emery and lead the family service, but we will continue on with the Torah service. I see we have a Torah carrier. Everyone's ready to go on page 33. Vayehi min Soharon, Vayomer Moshe, Kuma Adonai, V'yafutzu oivecha, V'yanusu misanecha mipanecha. Tetzei Torah, Ki mitzion, Tetzei Torah, Udevar Adonai, Mirushalayim, Baruch Shenatan, Torah, Torah, Baruch Shenatan, Torah, Torah, Le'amo Yisrael, B'kedushato. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. Gadlu Adonai iti, Unromema Shemo Yaktav, Lecha Adonai.
והתפארת והנצח וההוד, כי כל בשמיים ובארץ, כי כל בשמיים ובארץ, לך אדוני הממלכה, והמתנשא לכל לראש. רממו, רממו, אדוני אלוהינו, והשתחוו, והשתחוו, לאדום רגליו קדוש הוא. רממו, רממו, אדוני אלוהינו, והשתחוו, והשתחוו, להר קודשו, כי קדוש, כי קדוש, אדוני אלוהינו. La 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 la. La 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 Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. I think the rabbi went to Brandon.
Maybe Churchill. He'll be coming around the mountain. That's not going to catch on, I guess.
Good job, Bonnie. Oh, Shabbat Shalom to everyone. It's so nice to see everybody here. Please be seated and let's move into the Torah service. This week we're reading Parshat Vayeshev. Vayeshev. And our reading today from the third triennial year, so the back end of this Parsha, begins on page 238 in your red leather-bound Eitz Chaim Chumashim, those red books in front of you. Page 238. Today we read chapters 39 and 40 in the book of Genesis, the book of Breshit. 39 and 40, so we'll start with 39 verse 1, page 238. From here till the end of the book of Breshit, we're dealing with Joseph. From the book of Shemot on, the central character of the Torah is, without argument, Moshe, Moses. 5 books of Moses. But Moses doesn't show up in his own 5 books until book 2. And in the first book, the central character of Breshit is always changing. You could argue first it's Adam and Eve, then you've got Abraham and Sarah, then you've got Yitzchak and Rebekah, then you've got Rivka, then you've got Yaakov, and now we've got Yosef, the last of the central characters as we follow the journey through the first Jewish family, now on to a great-grandson of Abraham, right? And we know the Joseph story. It's really popular in popular culture because of the musical, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. We're aware of this story. And we have to remember some of those things that we're not going to read today. Joseph was his son's favorite because he was Rachel's son, right? And he was treated differently from the others. And he had all these dreams that he was kind of reckless about and telling his brothers that made it seem that he thought he was better than his brothers. All of this built up, the resentment of 11 other brothers. They turn on him, they throw him in a pit, they fake his death, they sell him to these Ishmaelites, Ishmaelim, who end up on their journey taking him down to Egypt, which is where we're going to see today. Joseph, down on his luck, his family has turned on him, his dad thinks he's dead, and now he is a stranger in a strange land. And that's where we begin today's story. Page 238, Parshat Vayeshev, verse 1. V'yazor v'yashil achol achosim bo v'nomar amen. Hakol avugodel Eloheinu tenu chavelu Torah. Yamod Daniel ben Yisrael. Lalia Rishona, Barushana Tantroa, Lamoisra Bikdushato, Veatem Advekim Badonai Elohechem, Chaim Kulchem Hayom.
Baruch Hu Adonai HaBarach.
Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'nazan lanu es torah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Torah.
Amen. V'Yosef hurad Mitzrayma, v'yiknehu Potifar, Sris Paro, Sara Tabachim ish Mitzri, miyad ha'ishmeelim asher horiduhu shama. Vayehi Adonai et Yosef, Vayehi ish matzliach, Vayehi beveit Adonai, Vayehi beveit Adonai v'mitzri, beveit Adonai v'mitzri, Vayar Adonai, ki Adonai tov v'chol asher hu oseh, Adonai matzliach biyado, Vayimsach Yosef chen beinav vayesharet oto, vayafkidehu al beito, v'chol yesh lo natan biyado, vayehi me'az, hifkid oto beveito, ve'al kol asher yesh lo, vayevarech Adonai et beit HaMitzri biglal Yosef, Vayehi birkat Adonai bechol asher yesh lo, b'bayit u'vasadeh, vayazov kol asher lo, beyad Yosef, v'lo yada ito me'uma ki im halechem asher hu ochel, vayehi Yosef, Yefetor v'fe mareh.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher nasan lanu Torah emes v'chayei lanu natavos v'cheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noseinu Torah.
Amen. Second Aliyah, Sheni, is coming up next. David Wilder is going to read for us. Page 239, verses 7 through 10. This next reading, from here on, really to the end of the book of Breshit, it's an incredible narrative. We're not getting any laws, it's just story. So it's so easy to follow along, and we encourage you to do that and kind of see this story unfold. This is Joseph, right? And he's going to get himself, not from any of his own doing, it seems, into a little bit of trouble. But there's a great midrash about that last line. The Torah makes a point of saying that Joseph is very attractive. He's young, he's handsome, he's well built. It makes a very interesting point of saying that. Now, if you know the story, it's going to get him in trouble here, but it seems like it's not his fault. But there's a midrash that says that Joseph was the kind of guy who would put on fancy eye makeup and wear nice clothes and go stand out on the market and draw lots of attention to himself. That actually what follows is a punishment for his own narcissism. It's very interesting. We assume here that he's just, in the wrong place at the wrong time, a good-looking guy, and this woman of the house is going to take advantage of him, Potiphar's wife. But the Midrash offers this interpretation that Joseph was actually a little bit to blame, which is sort of consistent with his early years. He was kind of reckless in the way he dealt with his brothers, maybe thought a little bit highly of himself because he had all these dreams. So, not without his own faults, Joseph. But of course, like a lot of the great heroes of Breshit, needs to grow up and mature. So that's interesting. That's the note that we left the last reading on. David's going to read for us. There's a very rare trope that only happens 4 times in the Torah called the Shalshelet coming up in this reading. See if you notice it when it comes by. Page 239, verses 7 through 10. As David will not only read for us, but he will also be honored with this aliyah. Want to say something, or do you want me to call you?
Call me.
Okay. V'yamod I've been here before. We know. Yamo David Tzvi ben Mendel Lazer v'Sara Pesel Aliyah Hashniya.
This aliyah is dedicated to the third yard side of my mother, Sarah Pesel, but Elihu V'Chana, and the first yard side of my father, Mendel Lazer ben Yosef V'Chaya Sarah. And I'm just so thankful my Torah readings before my cousin Barb's, because I would not want to follow her.
Well said, David. Well said. I'll show you where you are. It's right here.
Baruch Hu Adonai HaMvorach.
Baruch Adonai Vorach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Vorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bacha banu mikol ha'amim v'nasa lanu es Toraso. Baruch Adonai noseinu haTorah.
Amen.
ויהי אחר הדברים האלה ותישא אשת אדוניו את עיניה אל יוסף ותאמר שפחה אמי וימאן ואמר אשת אדוני אל תבחן אדוני לא ידע איתי מה בבית וכל אשר יש לו נתן בידי ואיננו גדול בבית הזה ממני ולא חשך ממני מאומה כי מותך באשר את אשתו ונעשה הרע גדולה הזאת חטאתי לאלוהים ויהי כי דיברה אל יוסף יום יום לא שמע אלא לשכב אצלה להיות עמה. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu toras emes v'chayei olam natan betocheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Eshikoach to David Wilder. Family, an integral part of the history of this synagogue, so we thank you for honoring your parents and reading from the Torah and having an aliyah, accepting an aliyah. You caught even David changed his trope a little bit for the shalshelet. He did that one for me. The shalshelet happens only 4 times. Shalshelet means chain, and it has that kind of chain feeling in the trope, right? And it's supposed to reflect inner turmoil or wavering of the main character in the 4 times that it happens. Here, right, it says that Joseph refuses the advances of Potiphar's wife. Vayima'en. He says no. Why then the shalshelet? Well, because the Torah, there's 2 levels, right? There's the actual text that we have, and then there's the subtext. And sometimes we get information like the Midrash, which we just shared at the end of the last Aliyah, right? What the rabbis have interpreted through the oral Torah. But then you can also get it through the trope. The idea is, yes, Joseph refuses this woman's advances, but there's different ways he can refuse this woman's advances in terms of how close he actually gets to not refusing this woman's advances. And the trope suggests that Joseph it wasn't one of those, no, get away. I could never do this to my master. It was, well, I may be tempted by this beautiful woman, and no, I can't. Yes, that's right. There's some dramatic music in the background because Joseph had a really tough time making this decision. When Rabbi Wolpe, remember Rabbi Wolpe, when he was here a few years ago, he shared the story in the Talmud that what Joseph actually saw, back then, remember there were no mirrors? But Potiphar was so loaded that he had a mirror. And Joseph saw his own reflection for the first time in his life. And he looked like his father. And it freaked him out. And that is why he, after wavering, refused. Pretty good. Even I pay attention when I'm sitting where you're sitting. So that's great. Let's continue on. Yes. Vashlishi, our third Aliyah, page 240, verses 11 through 18, as we see how this story with Joseph and Potiphar's wife continues before it'll reach its climax in Joseph's eventual demise. Page 240, not death, but, page 240, verse 11. What's your Hebrew name? Yamod Shlomo David ben Tzvi Shloya Hashlishit.
Baruch Hu Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach La'am La'olam Vayed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Hamim V'natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Notein HaTorah.
Amen. Vayehi ke'ayom hazeh, vayavo habayta lasod melachto, v'heinish me'anshei habayit sham babayit, vatitpesehu v'vigdo lemor shichva imi, vayazov bigdo biyadav vayanos vayetze hachutza. Vayehi kirota ki azav bigdo biyadav vayanos hachutza. Vatikra le'anshei veita. Vatomer lahem lemoreu. Hevi lanu ishivri letzachek banu. Ba'elai lishkav imi vayikra bekol gadol. Vayehi chishomo ki harimoti koli vekra vayazov bigdo etzli vayanos vayetze achutza vatanach bigdo etzla ad bo adonav el beito vatidaber elav kadvarim ha'ele lemor ba'elai ha'eved ha'ivri asher heveta lanu letzachek bi vayehi kaharimi koli vayekra vayazov bigdo etzli vayanos hachutza.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Natan Lanu Torah Demes V'chayei Olam Natan B'tochenu. Baruch Atah Adonai Notein HaTorah.
Amen. Shabbat shalom again. Rivi'i is next, the fourth Aliyah this morning, and the final one for this chapter and the conclusion of this story of Joseph and his situation with Potiphar's wife. Page 241, verses 19 through 23.
This is Aliyah from New York. It's the first Aliyah.
Okay.
That's right, okay.
Okay, Miriam Baruch,
Yes,
Bat, Kalman, the
Yeah.
Chaya Bracha.
okay.
And I would like to dedicate this honor
Yeah.
to my cousin, Rosalind Silva.
Okay. Did everyone hear that?
I didn't realize.
No, that's fine. And your first name is?
Miriam.
Miriam. Visiting from New York. First Aliyah.
First Aliyah, first experience
Dedicated to her cousin.
in
Rosalind
honor
Silver.
of my cousin.
In honor of her cousin Rosalind Silver. Very nice. Okay, so let's see if Miriam Baruch, that's right?
Miriam Baruch.
Okay, so Tamod, Miriam Baruch, Bat Kalman, Vich,
Chaya Bracha.
Chaya Bracha, Loya Harivi'it. So first you take your talit, and you touch it toward the beginning, which is going to be, oh, it's up here, isn't it? Right there, first line. Okay. And then
Baruch.
Baruch.
Baruch atah Adonai, Baruchu et Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol hamim, v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai notein HaTorah.
Well done, well done. Just hold on to the Torah right here.
Okay.
No, just hold it. Yeah, perfect. Amen. Vayehi chishmo Adonav et divrei ishto asher dibra elav lemor kadvarim ha'ele asali avdecha Vayichar apo, Vayikach Adonai Yosef oto, Vayineu el Beit HaSohar Mekom, Asher Asirei HaMelech Asurim, Vayihi Sham Beveit HaSohar. Vayihi Adonai et Yosef, Vayet Elav Chased, Vayiten Chino Beinei Sar Beit HaSohar, Vayiten Sar Beit HaSohar Beyad Yosef, et kol asirim asher beveit hasohar v'et kol asher osim sham hu haya oseh ein sar beit hasohar roe kol meuma biyado b'asher Adonai ito v'asher hu oseh Adonai matzliach. Touch your talit, just like you did at the beginning. Yes, perfect. And now at the bottom. Okay. Yes.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Miriam,
Okay.
you're going to come over to this side. But since this was your first aliyah, please. I think it's an occasion to give you a special blessing here, a Misha Berach, on your first aliyah to the Torah. We're thrilled to have you visiting here, and we want to make sure that this is a special occasion.
This is such a heartwarming, joyous experience. I am so grateful and honored that you asked if I would have this aliyah, and I thank you with much gratitude and joy and blessing in my heart.
And we appreciate it very much. So we say, Misha Berach, Avotenu Avraham Yitzchak Yaakov, Sarah Rivka Rachel v'Leah, Hu Yivarech, in Miriam Baruch Bat Kalman V'chaya Bracha, Shel Tahayom Lichvod HaMakom Lichvod HaTorah V'Lichvod HaShabbat, HaKadosh Baruch Hu Yivarech Ota V'Kol Mishpachta, V'yishlach Bracha V'Tzlacha B'Chol Masei Yadeha, Im Kol Yisrael Acheya V'Nomar Amen. May he who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless Miriam, who has come for an aliyah with reverence for God and respect for the Torah and Shabbat. Miriam, may the Holy One protect you and save you from all trouble and sorrow. May he prosper all your deeds, together with our fellow Jews everywhere, and let us say, Amen. Amen. Yasher kochech on your first aliyah. We're thrilled that it happened here at Shaare Zedek. You get to stay for the next aliyah, 2 for the price of 1. You don't have to work for this one, though. From here to the end of our Torah service, the 5th, 6th, and 7th aliyot this morning, Chamishi, Shishi, and Shvi'i, Barb Neiman will be reading for us. For this aliyah, Barb and Lauren will also be the honorees. This is carrying on a very beautiful tradition where Barb's father, Jack Neiman, and Lauren used to do their birthday aliyahs every year together. And so now we're continuing this on, and Barb wanted to read as well. So Barb is going to read for us as we move into chapter 40. What happens to Joseph in prison? Very cool stuff. Let's follow along. Page 242, verses 1 through 8. Yamdu, 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 Yamdu. Bracha Bad Yol Yitzchak v'Leah, ve'Aryeh ben Zeva Levi v'Shoshana, L'aliyah HaChamishit.
Baruch Adonai HaMevarach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Vayehi achar hadvarim ha'elech hatu mashke melech Mitzrayim v'ha'ofeh בדניהם למלך מצרים, ויקצוף פרעה על שני סריסיו, על שר המשקים ועל שר האופים, ויתן אותם במשמר, ושר הטבחים על בית הסוהר, מקום אשר יוסף אסור שם, ויבכות שר הטבחים את יוסף איתם, וישרת אותם, ויהיו ימים במשמר, ויחלמו חלום שניהם, איש חלומו בלילה אחד, איש כפתרון חלומו, המשקה והאופה, אשר למלך מצרים, אשר אסירים בבית הסוהר. ויבוא עליהם יוסף בבוקר, וירא אותם, והנם צועפים, וישאל את סריסי פרעה, אשר איתו במשמר, בית אדוניו לאמור, מדוע פניכם רעים היום, ויאמרו אליו, חלמנו ופוטר אין אותו, ויאמר עליהם יוסף, הלא לאלוהים פתרונים, ספרו נא לי.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chayei olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Make sure that I give the special, I've got a special birthday Misha Berach in here that I wanted to unveil. It's very interesting, actually, in that reading. You see at the very end, Joseph invokes God. It's the first time Joseph has uttered God's name in the Torah. It's the first time we've heard about God's connection to his ability to interpret dreams. There's a very kind of cool admission there on his part. Oh, why am I'm in the wrong book. That's why. Here we go. But it's great that you've been carrying on this tradition that Jack and Lauren had, and it's really special. And so it's my honor to give you Lauren a birthday aliyah, because it's not Barb's. It's not Barb's birthday. She's here. She's sharing it. But for Lauren, we say, Misha Beirach, Avoteinu Avraham Yitzchak V'Yaakov, Sarah Rivka Rachel V'Leah, Hu Yevarech et Aryeh ben Zev Halevi v'Shoshana, She'Allah hayom lichvod hamakom lichvod haTorah, lichvod haShabbat, v'gam lichvod et yom huledet shelo. HaKadosh Baruch Hu yivarech oto v'et kol mishpachto, v'yishlach bracha v'atzlacha b'chol masei yadav, im kol Yisrael echa v'nomar amen. May he who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless Lauren Raber, who has come for an aliyah this morning with reverence for God, with respect for the Torah and Shabbat, and recognition of a very special birthday. Lauren, may the Holy One protect you and save you from all trouble and sorrow. May he prosper all your deeds, together with our fellow Jews everywhere. And let us say, Amen. Amen. Simen tovu, mazel tovu, simen tov, mazel tovu, simen tovu, mazel tovu, simen tov, yehelanu. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecho Yisrael. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecho Yisrael. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecho Yisrael. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecho Yisrael. Many happy returns of the day, Lauren. Many more years of continuing this tradition. All the best. When's your actual birthday day? 2 days ago. Very good. Very nice. Very nice. We continue on with our next Aliyah, which is Shishi, the sixth Aliyah. As I mentioned, Barb will continue reading for us. Now we're at page 243, verses 9 through 15, the interpretation of these dreams. Yamdu. Yeah. Mordechai ben Yosef is Zelda. Zelda bat Yosef. L'Aliyah HaShishit.
There we go. Sorry.
All right.
Baruch Hu Adonai Hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
V'yesaper Sar HaMashkim et Chalomo leYosef. V'yesaper Sar HaMashkim et Chalomo leYosef. Vayomer lo b'chalomi v'hine gefen lefanai uvegefen shlosha sarikim v'hi keporachet al tanitza yivshilu ashkeloteha anavim v'kos paro beyadi v'ekach et ha'anavim ve'eschat otam el kos paro ve'ten et hakos el kaf paro vayomer lo Yosef ze pitrono shaloshet hasarigim shaloshet yamim hem ve'od shaloshet yamim isa paro et roshecha v'hashivcha al kanecha v'natata kos paro ve'yado kemishpat harishon asher haita mashkehu ki im zachartani itcha kasher itavlach ve'asitona imadi chased ve'hizkartani el paro ve'hotzetani min habayit hazeh ki gunafti me'eretz ha'yivrim ve'gampo lo asiti me'uma ki samu oti babor.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Natan Lanu Torat Emet V'chaye Olam Nata B'tochenu Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. Very nice to have two generations together for an Aliyah. Very nice. Shvi'i is next, the seventh Aliyah, page 244, verses 16 through 23. We're doing something special today, and we're repeating the Mafter coming up, and I'll explain why. But Barb will read for us the Shvi'i reading, the Aliyah 244, verses 16 through 23. We hear all about that first dream, and things are going to be good for that guy. Let's see what about the second guy and the second dream. Again, page 244, verses 16 through 23. Yamod Michael ben Avram v'Sarah l'Aliyah hashvit.
Baruch et Adonai HaMevarach. Baruch Adonai HaMevarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol hamim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Vayar sar ha'ofim ki tov patar. Vayomer el Yosef af ani b'chalomi. Vehine shlosha salei chori el rashi. Uvasal ha'elyon mikol ma'achal par'o ma'aseh ofeh. Ochel otam min hasal me'al rashi. Vayan Yosef vayomer zeh pitrono shaloshet hasalim shaloshet yamim hem ve'od shaloshet yamim Isa par'o et roshcha me'alecha v'tala otcha al etz ve'achal ha'ov et besarcha me'alecha vayehi be'yom hashlishi yom huledet et par'o vayas mishtet lechol avadav vayisa et Rosh Sar Hamashkim Ve'et Rosh Sar Ha'ofim Betoch Avadav Vayeshev et Sar Hamashkim Al Meshkehu Vayiten HaKos Al Kaf Par'o Ve'et Sar Ha'ofim Tala Kasher Patar Lahem Yosef Elo Zachar Sar Hamashkim et Yosef Vayishkachenu.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam natan b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
A tremendous Yesher Kochech to Barb Neiman for 3 very strong Torah readings this morning. Quite a great job. Thank you so much. We look forward to the next time. So we're going to repeat the Mafter today, which is something we only do for Bar and Bat Mitzvahs, and that's because we're reminded of a Bar Mitzvah that happened a few years ago. Kevin, how many years ago was it? 34 years ago at Rosh Pina, Kevin Manouk celebrated his Bar Mitzvah of this Parsha Vayeshev. And if you were with us last year, he chanted the Haftarah for the first time, maybe not since the Bar Mitzvah, he did it a few years after that, but for the first time in a long time. And getting ready for it again this year, Kevin said, I think I may remember the Torah reading, because I said to him, we read the very end of the Parsha. You probably read the Mafter. And he said, well, let me take a look at it. Hasn't looked at it in close to 4 decades, opens it up on the Torah side, knows it perfectly. So I was like, well, we got to repeat them after. So Kevin, come on up. A chance to read from the Torah for the first time in a while, and then he'll be chanting the Haftarah as well. So the repetition here of the Mafter, the last few lines, beginning with verse 20 Page 244, verses 20 through 23. Kevin Manouk. He and his family are with us pretty much every single week, and we're thrilled for that. And this is such a great moment a year later to have you here celebrating the anniversary of your bar mitzvah. Just in case, for the cold. Yamod, Yamod, Zev Nachum ben Shomol HaKohen, Maftir Chazak.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMavarach. Baruch Adonai Marach Olam Va'ed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu et Torato. Baruch Ata Adonai Noten HaTorah. Vayehi bayom hashlishi yom huledet et paro vayas mishte lechol avadav vayisa et rosh sar hamashkim v'et rosh sar halfim betoch avadav vayashev et sar hamashkim lamashkehu Vayiten hakos al kaf paro, viet sarhalfim tala kaasher patar lahem Yosef. Velo zachar sarmashkim et Yosef vayishkachehu. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Natan Lanu Torat Emet V'chayei Olam Nata B'tochenu. Baruch Ata Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. Yasher Koach, Kevin, a fantastic job reading from the Torah. Very, very cool. Kevin, you can take a second before we do the Haftarah. We're going to do the Misha Berach for all those who are ill in need of prayers for recovery before Kevin chants his bar mitzvah haftarah for Vayeshev from the prophet Amos, end of chapter 2 and into chapter 3, page 247 in your Etz Chaim Chumashim to get ready for that. But now, as I mentioned, let's do the Misha Berach for people we know who are needing of prayers so that they may return to a state of better health. On our list this week, Nachum Yisrael ben Chaya, Yaakov ben Sion ben Miriam, Aviva bat Malka, Simcha bat Sarah, Batya bat Yehudit, Esther Kayla bat Miriam, Leah bat Sarah, Nicole Garant, Malka Dina bat Udal, Michael ben Sluva Meta, Leah bat Rachel Dvorah Gitel bat Leah, Binyamin Pinchas ben Dvorah Gitel, Yakira bat Chava, Bela bat Sonia, Gershom David ben Sarah, Melech ben Esther, Argarant, Sipora Leah bat Chaya, and Niran Baal. Those are the names on our list. If you have names you'd like to call out before we pray together, I invite you to rise at this time. We'll go through the congregation, calling out names of people we want to have in our prayers. Hannah, do you want? Oh, Elizabeth. Yes. Amen. Amen ve'amen. Amen. Amen ve'amen. Amen. Amen ve'amen. Amen ve'amen. Amen. Jerome? Amen ve'amen. Amen. Daniel? Amen. 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 Doc? Amen. In the back? Amen ve'amen. Amen. Thank you, everyone, for calling names. If there are names you'd like added to the list, please call the office during the week. Now, back in the Sidurim on page 34, we have the beautiful rendition of the Misha Berach by the late Debbie Friedman. Zichrono livracha. Let's sing this one together. Page 34. Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor habracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberach imotenu mekor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Thank you, everyone. Please, at this time, let's rise for Hagbon Glila, lifting and tying of the scroll of the Torah, and then in the Haftarah on page 247. Zot HaTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael al pi Adonai biyad Moshe ki mitzion tetzei Torah udvar Adonai miYerushalayim ki mitzion tetzei Torah udvar Adonai miYerushalayim. Baruch shenatan Torah le'amo Yisrael. Baruch shenatan Torah le'amo Yisrael b'kedushato. Please be seated. Again, the Haftarah from Amos is on page 247. Want to congratulate, wish a kol kavod yasher koach to everyone who received an aliyah to the Torah this morning. To Miriam on the occasion of the first aliyah, what a great moment. To David, a special aliyah in Torah reading, honoring your parents and family. And to Barb for reading Torah for us as well. Also to Lauren Raber, celebrating his birthday, and to Barb honoring her dad Jack and his birthday. And of course to Kevin for reading from the Torah for possibly the first time since his bar mitzvah 34 years ago. A really special Torah service that we were all a part of here today. I want to thank Ben Burkle and Bonnie Robinson for being our Gabayim throughout it. And again, kol hakavod to everyone who received an aliyah. Now, without further ado, Kevin, please.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'nviim tovim v'ratzav v'divreihem hane'emarim be'emet Baruch atah Adonai habocher baTorah u'v'Moshe avdo u'v'Yisrael amo u'v'Invieh emet v'tzedek. Ko amar Adonai al shlosha pishei Yisrael v'al arba'a lo ashivenu al michram ba'kesef sadik v'yavion ba'avur na'alayim hashoafim al afar eretz berosh dalim v'derech anavim yatu v'ish v'yaviv yelchu el hadara leman chalel et shem kodeshi v'al begadim chavulim yatu eitzel kol mizbeach v'yein anushim yishtu beit Elohehem v'anochi hishamarti eremori mipneihem asher kegova arazim gavho v'chasonhu kalonim v'ashmid pirion mimal v'sharashav mitachat v'anochi העליתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, והולך אתכם במדבר 40 שנה לרשת את ארץ אמורי. ואקים מבניכם לנביאים, ומבחוריכם לנזירים. האף אין זאת בני ישראל נאום אדוני, ותשקו את הנזירים יין, ועל הנביאים ציוויתם לאמור, לא תנאבו. הנה אנוכי מעיק תחתיכם, כאשר תעיק עגלה המלא עלה אמיר, ועבד מנוס מקל וחזק, לא יאמץ כוחו וגיבור, לא ימלט נפשו. ותופס הקשת לא יעמוד, וקל ברגליו לא ימלט, ורוכב הסוס לא ימלט נפשו. ואמיץ ליבו בגיבורים, ארום ינוס ביום ההוא נאום אדוני. שימו את הדבר הזה אשר דיבר אדוני עליכם בני ישראל, על כל המשפחה אשר העליתי מארץ מצרים לאמור. רק אתכם ידעתי מכל משפחות האדמה, על כן אפקוד עליכם את כל עוונותיכם. הילכו שניים יחדיו, בלתי אם נועדו. הישג אריה ביער וטרף אין לו, הייתן כפיר קולו ממנותו, בלתי אם לחד. התיפול ציפור על פח הארץ ומוקש אין לה, היה לפח מן האדמה ולחוד lo yilkod. Im yitzaka shofar be'ir ve'am lo yecheradu im tehiyeh re'ah be'ir v'Adonai lo asa ki lo yaseh Adonai Elohim davar ki im gala sodo lavadav haneviim aryeh sha'ag mi lo yirah Adonai Elohim diber mi lo yinaveh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam tzur kol halamim tzaddik bechol hadorot ha'el haneman haomer v'yoseh hamidaber u'mekayem shekol devarav emet v'tzedek ne'eman atahu Adonai Eloheinu v'ne'emanim devarecha v'devarachad midevarecha Achor lo yeshuv rekam, ki el melech neman verachaman ata. Baruch ata Adonai. Ha'el haneman bechol devarav. Rachem al Tzion ki veit chayenu, vala aluvat nefesh toshir b'mhara v'yameinu. Baruch atah Adonai,
Baruch Shema,
Mesamech Sion bevanecha.
Amen.
Samcheinu Adonai Eloheinu, Bi'elu Aravi Avdecha, Uvamalchut Beit David Mishichecha, Bimheira Yeval V'yagei Libenu, Al Kiso lo Yeshev Zar, Velo Yinchelu Odecherim, Et kevodo, ki v'shem kodshecha ni Shabbat lo, shelo yichbenero leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai,
Baruch Shema,
Magen David.
Amen.
Al haTorah v'al havadah v'al haneviim v'el yom haShabbat hazeh. Shenatata lanu Adonai Eloheinu likdusha velimnucha lechavod ulatifaret al hakol Adonai Eloheinu anachnu modim lach umevarchim otach yitbarech shimcha befi chol chai talmid leolam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai Mikadesh HaShabbat.
Tremendous. Well, hopefully next year Kevin will be back to do it all over again. A fantastic job. Tremendous. Well done, Kevin. Reading from the Torah, reading the Haftarah so beautifully. We're thrilled to have you here week after week with the whole family. Great job, Kevin. It was typical a long time ago to make formal announcements in synagogue, which is why we have the custom of announcing the new month, which is coming up, because between this Shabbat and the next there will be a new month. Hanukkah starts tomorrow night, and there's always a Rosh Chodesh Tevet, during the holiday of Hanukkah. So Alice is going to chant for us that coming up. But there are some other announcements we want to mention, because it's a time for announcements. Minyan tonight is at 6 here in the chapel. Minyan tomorrow morning at 9, and tomorrow night at 6, and through the week 7:30 in the morning, 6 o'clock in the evening. It is that time of the year where people start going away. If you find yourself, you think, maybe I could go and help make Minyan, ensure that there's a Minyan. There are people saying Kaddish. We would really appreciate it. 7:30 in the morning, Monday through Friday, 6 o'clock in the evening, Saturday through Thursday, and then 5:30 for Kabbalat Shabbat. couple of other quick things. Mentioned that earlier, Rabbi Moss went downstairs to join Leslie Emery and lead the family service, which we offer every single week. And a few weeks from now, on December 22nd, you're in for a special treat. I'm not going to be here that morning, but Rabbi Moss and Leslie are going to be bringing the family service upstairs into the sanctuary, a combined service, so that all of our regulars get to see exactly what's been going on downstairs for all of our young families. So it's a combination of what we do upstairs and what they do downstairs, a lot of the same tunes, a Dvar Torah delivered by puppets. So make sure you come and check that out and you can see what family service is all about. That is on December 22nd. A few other quick things happening just before that. Don't forget the CPR information session. It's a 1-hour non-certified training program that the Shared Zedek Sisterhood and our synagogue have teamed up to offer. A CPR information session Wednesday, December 12th. I believe the deadline to register for that is maybe Monday. So if you want to come for that, and it's very worthwhile if you're a regular synagogue goer, we want as many people who know CPR as possible. Please check that out Wednesday, December the 12th. And tomorrow, many of you may be thinking you can drop in for our Top Chef Latke Challenge. I'm here to tell you that I'm sorry to disappoint, but the event is sold out. So if you've already registered and you've got tickets, we'll see you tomorrow. If not, next year.
We're going to publish the results anyway.
Rabbi Maas's Dvar Torah is coming up in just a moment. I do want to thank, I thanked Ben Berkel and Bonnie Robinson earlier for being our Gabbayim. Ben again for helping out all morning at the front. I want to thank our greeters, Lois Ackerman, Phyllis Laveman, Sandy Polanski, and Bill Weissman. Want to thank Marvin Polanski, our audiovisual director, and again, all of you for participating in this service. Now, please rise for our final announcement, the benching of Rosh Chodesh Tevet, the new month, which you can follow along with Alice in your Sidurim, page 40, as Holly Harris holds the Torah.
Thank you. Who talks to their rabbi like that? Right? Yehi ratzon milfanecha Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu shetechadesh aleinu et HaChodesh haba l'tova v'liveracha v'titen lanu chayim aruchim chayim shel shalom chayim shel tova chayim shel baracha chayim shel parnasa chayim shel chilutz atzamot chayim shesh bahem yirat shamayim vayirat chet chayim shein bahem busha uflima chayim shel osher v'kavod chayim shetevanu ahavat Torah vayirat shamayim chayim sheimalu mishalot libenu letova amen selah misheyasani simla avotenu vegalotam me'avdut lecherut hu yikalutanu bekarov vikabetz nidachenu merba kanfot haaretz chaverim kol Yisrael v'nomar v'nomar amen. Rosh Chodesh Tevet yeh b'yom Shabbat Kodesh, ולמחרתו ביום ראשון, הבא עלינו ועל כל ישראל לטובה.
The new month of Tevet will begin next Shabbat and the following day on Sunday. May it be a month of goodness for us and for all Israel.
יחדשהו הקדוש ברוך הוא עלינו ועל כל עמו בית ישראל לחיים ושלום לששון ושמחה לישועה ולנחמה ונאמר amen.
Beautiful, Alice. Yisher Kochech. We look forward to it every month. Please remain standing as we return the Sefer Torah to the Aron. Rabbi Mas leads us in Yehallelu on page 41.
יהללו את שם אדוני, כי נשגב שמו לבדו. אותו על ארץ ושמיים, וירם קרן לעמו. תהילה לכל חסידיו, לבני ישראל עם כרומו. הללויה, 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 הללויה. את חיימי למחזיקים בה, בתומכיה מאושר. דרכיה, דרכי נועם, וכל נתיבותיה שלום. השיבנו אדוני אליך ונשובה. קדש ימינו, קדש ימינו, קדש ימינו, You may be seated. So, I heard about this story of this man who decided to take his little brother for a walk in the woods. So they are getting way into the woods. All of a sudden, they are in front of a grizzly bear. He looks really hungry. And he's staring at them. They freeze. So the younger brothers said to the older brother, "What are you going to do?" And he said, "I think we should run." I said, "Are you crazy? You can't outrun a grizzly bear." I said, "Well, I don't have to outrun him. I have to run you." Come on, it's not that funny. Maybe it is. But, better than you. Thank you. You will understand in a minute what I tell, the joke that I told. Because I want to talk to you this morning about helping or help others to succeed. Help others to succeed. The story, this week's Parsha, is all about the conflict between Joseph and his brothers. Right? And how his brothers tried to get rid of him. I don't know if you talked about that a little bit. How the brothers wants to get rid of him, and it was very interesting. It seems that the final straw was the fact that Jacob made this multicolored coat for Joseph, and the brothers were so jealous. But there was a difference between them, or a perceived difference between them and Joseph that they decided to get rid of him. And they create this complicated plot. They pretend that Joseph died so they can formally get rid of him. But this is the interesting thing. This is what I get from this parsha. Because all this jealousy, all this negativity towards Joseph based on his talents, basically. Because he was special, and we will see at the end of this saga that actually Joseph was a very special person. He had multiple talents. He was intelligent, he was smart, he was brilliant. But his brothers didn't care about that. All what they care is that Joseph was shining more than them, and they wanted to get rid of him. So basically what they do, they sell Joseph as a slave, and he ended up being in Egypt. The interesting thing is, once he is in Egypt, you can expect that his life is going to be worse than his life at home, right? But it's actually all the opposite. Once he moved to Egypt, it's when Joseph starts shining the most. The Egyptians actually, they recognized the talents that his brothers were not willing to recognize. So what happened is the Ishmaelites sell Joseph to Potiphar. And Potiphar was a very wealthy man, and he sees the talent on Joseph, and he starts mentoring Joseph into taking care of Potiphar's house. So now, all of a sudden, Joseph took over all the organization, finances, and everything of Potiphar's home. So Potiphar could relax while Joseph will do all the work. But everything started with recognizing that was something special about him and giving him the opportunity to do something great with his life. Well, we know that that story also didn't end so well because a different episode of jealousy, and he ended up being in jail. Even in jail, we see that the person who was in charge of the jail sees the talent on Joseph. And even there, the lowest of the lowest that you could be in Egypt, even at that place, Joseph's talents were evident, and people in jail also mentor him into become something great at that stage of his life. And he eventually, Joseph, is the manager of the entire jail. Well, you know how the story continues. He eventually makes it out of jail because he interprets Pharaoh's dream. And again, Pharaoh sees the talent on Joseph, and he gives Joseph the opportunity to do something great now for the whole country, which he did. Thanks to Joseph's inputs, insights, knowledge, influence, he brings so much wealth and prosperity to Egypt, even in times that all the other countries were struggling with a terrible famine. And everything started with giving Joseph the opportunity to shine versus what happened back at home to push him down so he wouldn't shine. And that get me thinking, and what is our responsibility in life? When we recognize somebody like Joseph, what should we do? Should we behave like Joseph's brothers and try to keep that person down so that he will never outshine you? Or should you be like the Egyptians that actually recognize the talent in Joseph, and they encourage Joseph to bring all that knowledge, all that talent to the world? And I believe that's exactly what we have to do. We have to be the ones recognizing talent on people around us and giving them the opportunity to shine like Joseph did. This is funny because I, as a bar bat mitzvah teacher, sometimes I have the opportunity. I've been here for 16 years. So what happened is sometimes I start seeing siblings, right? You get one student, a few years later you get a sibling. And there is so much competition between them. And it's not uncommon that sometimes they will even make a comment to make a point that they're better than their brother or their sister. And I sometimes will have a conversation with them. Okay, so why don't you help your little brother or older brother or older sister to be better? I won't do that. This is not uncommon. That's us. That's us. But usually we want to be the one shining. We don't want to give anybody else the opportunity to do it. But if there's something that I learned from this parsha, is that we are wrong. We should look around and we should recognize the talents and the people that are around us and be a good influence for them. We should take the time to mentor them. Use your influence. Use your skills. Use your knowledge to help them shine. To push them a little bit forward towards their divine destiny. Be part of their success. This message is also connected, I believe, with the festival of Hanukkah. We are about to begin. You know that there is a discussion on the Talmud on how the Hanukkah should be lit. There is a discussion between Hillel and Shammai. Shammai says you have to start the first night of Hanukkah with 8 candles. The second night with 7, 6, 5, 4, and so forth. Right? And Hillel says, nope. What you have to do is to start the first night with 1, and then you finish the last night with 8. Why? He said, Ma'alim v'kodesh ve'ain moridin, which means you have to increase in holiness and never decrease. So every night of Hanukkah is also a reminder that we should increase the light in this world day after day, night after night, and not the opposite. Don't take somebody who you can recognize that it can shine and diminish the light every day you have an opportunity. We should be like Hillel is teaching us. Look around. Recognize people around you and help them increase in holiness, in expertise, in the way they interact with the world, and never decrease that. So I think it's a beautiful message to remember this Shabbat and also on Hanukkah that we have an obligation to facilitate other people's success by helping them increase their light in this world. Shabbat Shalom. Please rise for Aleinu. Aleinu לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גאולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשן כגויי הרצון, ולא שמענו כמשפחות אדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונה. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינת זו ושכינת זו בגובי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אלוהינו אמת מלכנו וזולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום והשמות אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד, ושמו אחד. remain standing for the mourners Kaddish. This week, we mourn the passing of Arnold Margolis and extend our sincere condolences to Ron and Debbie Margolis, Beth Morton, Dale Margolis, and Betty Wexler. We also mourn the passing of Sean Reutenberg and extend our deepest condolences to Janice Reutenberg and Evan and Audra Reutenberg. We extend our condolences to the families of Rosalie Shapiro, Thelma Flom, Helen Kahani, Laura Burke, Evelyn Kanofsky, and Etty Robinson. And this week we commemorate the yahrzeits of Esther Cohen, stepmother of Meir Sarfati, Solomon Ginsberg, great-grandmother of Louis Raver and Elaine Gamer, Arnold Goldstein, stepfather of Debbie Lipkin, Jaime Margolis, father of Neil Margolis, Julius Rip, uncle of Morley Rip, Frank Solomon, uncle of Leora Solomon and Marshall and Phyllis Wilder, parents of David and Leslie Wilder, all of blessed memory. Please join me in the recitation of the words of comfort, the words of the Mourners Kaddish, page 46. Itgadal ve'itgadash shemei Rabba, ve'almad divra chirutei ve'yamlich malchutei, ve'chayechon u'vyomechon u'v'chayei dechol Beit Israel, ba'agala u'vizman kariv ve'imru amen. Yesh shemei Rabba mevorach le'alam u'le'olmei olmaya. Itbarach ve'ishtavach ve'itpa'ar ve'itromam ve'itnaseh. Ve'itadar ve'itale ve'italal shemei dekudesha brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata ve'shirata, tushvechata ve'nechemata, da'amiram be'alma ve'imru amen, yehesh la marava min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Israel ve'imru amen, oseh shalom imramav, u'yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Israel ve'imru amen. Please remain standing for Kiddush, page 48. Yashir Koyak, Rabbi Leibel.
Great car, I love it. I even like the joke this week. I never like the joke.
We should go for a walk on the woods one of these days.
Only if you say grizzly.
Grizzly. Okay. I will change the next time for a polar bear. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. בני ובני ישראל אותי לעולם, כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ויום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש. על כן בירך אדוני את יום השבת ויקדשהו. סברי מרנן, ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, בורא פרי הכאפן. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם. Sorry. For God. No, that's enough. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר קידשנו וציוונו על נטילת ידיים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, המוציא לחם מן הארץ. Shabbat Shalom everyone, please join us for Kiddush. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Pam, 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 pam. Shalom. Shabbos.
Close, close. You're aiming better than I am.
Go like yes, the other rows.
Oh,
The second one.
okay. Thank you. I don't see it.
Go straight.
I guess I'm blind.